setting up a system that will even have like a, so say if somebody goes and invests in part of the school's electricity thing, they're going to get paid from the school for that electricity, right? Mm-hmm. So that's going to come in money, right? And they can go right onto a debit card, right? So a debit card, they could use that debit card to say pay the power bill. Mm-hmm. So in a way, you're sort of paying the power bill with the renewable energy that they have a part of.
See, yeah. Now, here's how this all came about. Was I contacted Mountain Meadows because they wanted to be part of the event because they're sustainable and they're a local economy, right? Yeah. He goes, well, we wouldn't be interested in doing a booth just to share time, but would you be interested in coordinating a Green Day event for me in April? I said, sure. He said, well, his name's Dave Track, GM for Mountain Meadows ski area. He goes, well, give me a call after the new year and we can start talking about it. Get closer to your event to see if your similar exhibitors want to do exhibits up at the mountain in April. Second Saturday in April, we're looking at doing 15 to 20 booths up there, just tables in the tent area, at the bottom of the slope. Mm-hmm. And then the purpose of that event was to raise money for a green solar project for these guys. And when I talked to you at the event, the misinterpretation on my part was, you said we can get the panels for free, the installation for free. It's not going to cost them any upfront dollars. So in my mind, when I heard that, I read it and this is the panels are donated.
Right. I think I did mention after that they just pay for the electricity.
See,
in a way,
my
it's the roof that gets donated. If anything gets donated, in a sense, it could be the roof, but
you know what was an interesting thing that he just mentioned was that they're rebuilding all this stuff, $10 a square foot for these rebuilding roofs. Well, they could take, and he really liked the sound of this, take that $10 a square foot for rebuilding roofs, and use that for a partial cost of the using building integrated photovoltaics for them. They can put that money into photovoltaics, and the outside financing can come in and take care of the rest of the cost of it. So they could use the money they're already going to build with, and then get something better than what they were building standardly before that.
Now Meadows is looking at doing any sort of wind power. I mean, they're up on a mountain.
No, I never mentioned. Well,
they're the perfect place to do it. We were looking at one of the best wind regions.
Oh, yeah, it blows 70, 80 miles an hour for sometimes.
Yeah. The vertical axis wind turbines are really neat.
Does the ice and snow inhibit the spinning?
No. They're designed.
Why would they put some turbines up there? It'd be cool.
Because they haven't thought of it yet.
We can offer
That's why we threw them.
That's what who was saying that
they would make
Kevin
payments.
at Solar was trying to get the folks at Meadows to put solar panels up there.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they would. There's probably a financial blockage. They go, Solar World.
You would think they'd thought of it.
Well, this is.
You think they would have?
Solar World's most likely offering, panels at a cost, or where they owe. There's a lot of these financing options where you say clean power finance. We give this to them. There would be a potential to just have a monthly payment. Well, once the payment's good, but it's still going to be more than what your monthly energy bill payment would be. So.
Well, would say Meadows have the same type of program offered to them as this?
But they're using enough, and if they have a big enough.
What's the minimum then?
Because we're doing so many of them at one time and doing so many different processes at one time. I don't think there's going to be as much of a minimum. Typically, the minimum is more like 100 to 200,000 square feet, or not square feet, watts of potential, which is 10 to 20,000 square feet.
So, just curious, how come you guys haven't approached Meadows directly and pitched them?
We're only 4 people.
We haven't thought.
You just thought of it. I mean, we thought we've got in our plan to approach ski resorts for wind turbines, things like that. We just haven't gotten.
You guys have been that busy, huh?
Yeah, we have been pretty busy. Tomorrow is the developer meeting, so we're going to meet with the developers back in housing. So that's going to be.
Yeah, jump on contractors and developers when you see communities going up. I bet. Yeah. Is your competition pretty fierce?
I don't like to think we have competition. Everybody in the industry, we found a way that we can partner with them and work with them.
Like, what is it, Mr. Sun Solar? That would be a direct competitor of yours?
No, we're going to do a video
John
interview.
Patterson.
We're going to go do a video thing of them putting together one of their solar hot water heaters. This project here, we can have them do installations. We literally make teams instead of make competition because, if we're out, there's only 1/10 of the, or 1/2 of 1% of the world is solar. The energy for the world is solar. It's only 1% that's renewable energy. So all the rest of it comes from these other things. Well, so now, so the competition, it's like we're all going for the same goal. So we all just want to empower each other to do that. So, because we work with a lot of different installers, we're sharing the work. And,
we're competing against coal.
Huh?
Competing against coal. That's what we're doing.
It's
There
coal.
you go.
It's renewable versus coal.
Will solar panels evolve and be more efficient over time? Like in 10 years,
Yes.
will become better and better, or is already peaked?
No.
The technology that you notice now with the monocrystalline, polycrystalline wafer technology isn't going to change too much. It's cool. But then when you get into like nanoparticle ink printing, photovoltaic material, or there's like a nickel cadmium material that they're using for some other types, or the amorphous thin films probably at its peak as well. But there's other technologies that can get energy from the sun that are coming up. Some that magnify the sun's energy down into an upside down pyramid.
Well, yeah. Who's that kid here just a few years back won the award and he designed it was like 4 reflectors or something versus 2 or 3, and he won this big grant. Did you hear about that kid? He's like in high school.
Yeah.
And he beat everybody out.
Yeah, the more efficient solar panel.
Yeah.
But the ones that are current, they work. They work excellent. They're going to last a long time, and it's a proven technology. Some of the other technologies you mentioned, they're going to come out in different years, but it's not going to change the fact of the way these ones work. Now let's say that a new technology came out, say nano solar or sun energy, and they changed the price of solar panels down to $2 a watt, for instance. Well, that wouldn't affect the price of the power purchasing agreement because they'd still be buying the power at the same rate no matter what. So now, at the end of that cycle, when they're able to buy those panels, if the pricing of the solar industry changes, those panels price changes with that.
Well, they only have a certain life expectancy, the panels themselves.
No, we haven't even reached the maximum potential of solar panels yet.
Solar panels are still working.
Some of the oldest ones are still working.
They've been there 15 years.
It's one of those things we don't know how long they last yet.
Really?
They've outlived the technology window we have for them right now. So
if they don't fail within the first year or two, then their expected life is 90 years or something.
And do they have to be dusted off and cleaned a bit more?
They do
Yes.
have to be cleaned a bit. Now, if you have a regular power inverter, you get all these solar panels in a row. If a cloud goes over or dirt gets on one of them, the lowest, any spot where you have lower energy in that string of panels is going to be the maximum potential of all of them.
But with those inverters, it's a lot different.
That's it was an end phase. End phase, they're monitoring it, right? They say it's dropping.
They've solved that solution. Now, your standard system, say a bird comes by and poops on one of your panels. That little dot makes all of your entire, let's say that one solar panel is a little bit less efficient. All the other ones hooked to it are a little less efficient.
That's an average mean.
Yeah, it's just multiplied by every other panel for that amount of lower efficiency. Now, within phase, only that one panel is affected by that, not all the ones that are connected to it. So it greatly increases efficiency by using those devices.
And how many panels can you daisy chain?
With those, 48 for commercial, 16 for residential.
Okay. Well, cool. I don't want to hold you up any longer, but it's really informational.
Thank you.
Sorry about the misinformation.
No worries. If you ever want to send us off to assess something again, we'd rather do
I'll be talking to Mounted Meadows.
Yeah,
we'll definitely
probably today or tomorrow.
Great. Well, we want to do that. We'd like to do the carbon footprint thing. So if it's possible, set up a time where Penny and I can go up and start measuring stuff. Maxwell can sit there with them and do a carbon footprint analysis, and we can figure out how many light bulbs and how many different ways they can be efficient.
Okay.
And we'll come up with an efficiency plan. That's what we really like to do, is offer efficiency in combination.
Too bad I didn't know this before I set the meeting up.
Well, just to get something to talk about, and we would be glad to do that for anybody, because that's what we like to do.
The next step is I'm going to probably call Dave later today and let him know the status update of the meeting.
Great.
And apologize for my misassumptions.
Okay.
And the event still will happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what the scope of it is. There's going to be 15 to 20 companies up there.
Great.
Focusing on green remodeling construction. I don't know if you guys want to be
now
involved.
here's an interesting, we'd love to be involved. Here's an interesting method to raise funds to, say, the school's solar panels. What if we offered the publicly, if they said go ahead with it, right? Now we could offer publicly owned shares to the local community in the school's solar, so that people would buy them and own a part of the system.
My role is, as the event coordinator, I don't know if I want to personally dive into that. I would marry you guys together.
Yes.
My job would be just to bring the parties together.
Great.
Because that's not my expertise.
Yes.
In terms of selling the different options, that would be putting the different parties together.
Yeah.